Good morning, Ravens, and welcome to this week's edition of ONW Now. I'm Max Weaver.
And I'm Keaton Code. This week we have a packed show for you, including a deep dive into careers on wheels and the impact it has on local elementary students.
Plus, we take a look into one ONW student's lifelong battle against the effects of cancer.
And we have a review of the recent school mixer.
All right, let's get into it. Remember as a kid you always dreamt of being like a fireman or a news anchor or even a teacher? Those were the days. But you probably didn't know what it took to enter those professions. Well, over at CBAC, the Olathe School District gave elementary schools a chance to look at their possible careers. Taylor Haynes has the story.
My name is Taylor Haynes, and today we are at the Career on Wheels Opportunity event, where over 30 careers are showcasing their jobs to local 4th graders in Olathe. So how you guys doing today? Good! We're doing good too. It's a lot of fun out here. Lots of different careers. There's over 30 careers out here, which is amazing. So what school do you guys go to?
Madison Place!
Madison Place, nice. And what has been your favorite career, one at a time, favorite career?
I would like the medical center.
Medical center? What do you got?
The yoga.
The yoga?
Working as a veterinarian.
I had another one of those today. Yeah?
Working as an artist.
Ooh, an artist.
Among one of the favorites was Olathe Fire Station number 53, with their fire truck bringing smiles and curiosity to kids all over.
So with the Olathe Fire Department, we're hoping to teach them a lot of what our job has involved. It's nice to see what's involved in our daily process as far as our training goes and different education that's required to become a fireman.
Along with the many careers featured today, none of this would have been possible without a hardworking staff.
We just hope to give the kids some exposure to careers that they may not have even heard of or even know existed or not know much about. And so this just gives them an opportunity to see lots of different careers in different career domains and talk to the people who do those jobs, ask questions, see some of the tools that they use in their jobs.
I think the other thing that's been really powerful for our 4th grade students to see are our academy students that are out here. We've got ecom, obviously green tech, our future educators. So it's really nice that our high school students are very much involved as well too.
For ONW Now, this has been Taylor Haynes and JP Cardenas. Now back to the desk.
September is recognized annually as National Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. Our very own Ashley Gillette tells us about one senior at Olathe Northwest who holds this month near to his heart.
Cancer is all around us in our world. However, for one Olathe Northwest student, it became his reality.
It was in 2009. My dad said he noticed that I had a limp in my leg, on my right leg. So we went to the doctor to get a bone scan, like an X-ray, and that's where I found out I had a tumor in my right leg, or my right knee.
At such a young age, Aiden was diagnosed with osteosarcoma. As a 5-year-old, the news of cancer brought on a lot.
My biggest struggle, just trying to live a normal life. I mean, it felt like every year, like every 6 months, I'd have a surgery, like either like a lengthening or just like a knee replacement. I mean, I just spent so much time in hospitals that it was tough to kind of live a normal life.
Even 10 years later, Aiden still has lasting effects of his cancer, but has a strong support system on his side.
So since I've had so many surgeries, lots of scar tissue builds up in my legs, so I can't like bend my knee a whole lot. It used to be when I was younger that I would have a lot of like flexion, like I could bend it a whole lot, but I couldn't get it straight, and now it's the opposite. So I haven't been able to do everything I've wanted to do, like play sports. I mean, I've always wanted to play like baseball or football or really any sport. I haven't been able to do that, so my parents just helping me get through it, like through physical therapy and just other stuff in life has just been the best thing, really.
Through it all, Aiden has learned to keep a positive outlook on his journey.
My outlook has been to have a better perspective. Like, obviously people have much worse than I do. Like people, I mean, I could have had my leg amputated, but I didn't. We found a doctor that could save my leg, and luckily I didn't have to amputate it. but some people aren't that fortunate.
For anyone going through a similar journey, Aiden shares his advice.
Other people have had your experience, and even if you think that you're alone, you're not. I mean, there's a community that will help you get through it and really just try to make you live the most normal life possible and make you feel supported so that you don't feel alone.
For ONW Now, this has been Ashley Gillette.
Thank you, Ashley, and thank you, Aiden, for that powerful story.
Now, let's throw it over to Game Day for the latest on Raven Athletics.
What's up, Ravens? Welcome back to everyone's favorite sports show, Game Day.
My name is Christian Kowitz, joined alongside the Offensive Player of the Week, Brett Deckett. We have a lot of sports updates, so let's get right into it. Last Friday night, the Ravens faced off against the Olathe East Hawks. The game was tough fought and low scoring. The Hawks took a lead in the first half, scoring a field goal, making it 3-0. Thankfully, Eric Butler scored the first touchdown of the night for the Ravens to take the lead 6-3 at half. Big plays continued to come from the defense as Jaden Oquindo, Chase Burns, and the Beast Jackson Powell. The Hawks were only able to score one more time, kicking a field goal to tie it up 6-6. Fourth quarter came, but my boy Brett Deckett scored a touchdown to take the lead one more time, winning 13-6. That puts the team record to 2-0. This has been the first time they've been 2-0 since 2011. This week, the boys are looking to extend their undefeated record against Shawnee Mission North tomorrow night at CBAC. Good luck, boys.
Last weekend, we were able to see the return of two Raven legends. Nathan Lowen tells us how ONW paid tribute to the former stars.
During halftime at the Olathe Northwest versus Olathe East football game, we were able to host the Hall of Fame induction of Willie Cully-Stein and Kelsey Brooks.
You know, you go to a school like this, and it's a true blessing. You know, there's not a lot of schools in the world that have the type of classes that, like, you know, the Olathe schools offer. So just taking advantage of that.
Say to just enjoy everything and just love it and embrace everything, like get involved and do everything, literally everything.
During their time as a Raven, they were able to gain multiple records for the school.
Well, I hope my little records stay up there for a long, long time. I hope no one breaks those. And probably just that.
It's a blessing, you know. Just to make a Hall of Fame in anything is, you know, it's a pretty cool deal. So just relishing in that, but like, I don't think it's truly set in yet that we made it there. Besides winning the state championship, you know, making it to the Hall of Fame is probably next up to that.
We greatly appreciate these two All-Stars taking time out of their busy schedules and coming out and letting us celebrate their achievements at Olathe Northwest. Thank you, and back to the desk.
Wow, so fun to have those two legends back at ONW. Maybe someday we'll see some fellow classmates up on that wall.
Unfortunately, over the weekend, the Olathe East community lost a beloved member of their family as assistant football coach Chris Burnett, who was fighting COVID, passed away Saturday after being in the hospital for 2 weeks. His parents say he was making a difference in the lives of many young people and had plans to help more. Our hearts and thoughts are with the Burnett family and the Olathe East community during this tough time.
The girls' varsity tennis team faced stiff competition on Wednesday, facing off against the defending state champions, Shawnee Mission East, as well as Barstow High School, a private school in Missouri, and Blue Valley Northwest. The Ravens held their own by defeating Blue Valley Northwest 3-2, with strong wins from double teams Jenna Nichols and Jocelyn Mattingly, who came from a 4-1 deficit to win 8-6, as well as Carly Shear and Piper Prevost, who won 8-2 as well, as single players Cameron Medina, who raced to an 8-1 victory against Barstow. The double teams of Shear and Prevost, as well as singles player Medina, won their matches 8-1. Against Shawnee Mission East, Ella Novion overcame a 3-0 deficit to come back for an 8-4 win at number 1 singles. The Lady Ravens are back in action on Thursday when they host Junction City, Shawnee Mission West, and Gardner Edgerton in a home squad.
Monday night, the soccer team faced off against the Eudora Cardinals, beating them a whopping 10-0. However, on Tuesday, the Ravens had a hard-fought game against the Lawrence Free State Firebirds. The boys went into double overtime and came out on top thanks to a free kick scored by Landon Ouellette to clutch out the game. The final score was 2-1 Ravens. Thank you to the ONW Soccer Booster Club Twitter account for the video. Best of luck to the team as they take on the Lawrence Lions tonight over at the CBAC football field.
The volleyball team was back in action after getting their first victory last week against Mill Valley. They were looking to take the dub against Gardner Edgerton this past Tuesday. The Ravens took the momentum from their last match and completely dominated the Trailblazers, winning 3 straight sets, 25-16, 25-18, And of course, 25-6, as Jillian Huckabee had 15 kills. Addie Hashigan also had 7 kills on the night. The Lady Ravens are back in action tonight against Shawnee Mission East, Shmee, and Lawrence Free State.
The Ravens gymnastics team placed 4th at the Falcon Invite Tuesday night with a team score of 92.55. Emmy Keller placed 2nd in the all-around with a 35.45. Keller placed 2nd on the bars, 5th on the beam, and 2nd on the floor. The Ravens are back in action Monday at Olathe District Meet.
On Saturday, September 11th, the Olathe Northwest cross country team participated in the annual Olathe Twilight Meet at ODAC. Both the boys and the girls varsity teams performed well. On the boys' side, Jacob Norris had a time of 17:05. Hudson Herding finished closely behind Norris at 18:03, and Noah Eckred came right behind Herding at 18:51. On the girls' side, Lydia McLaughlin came in with a solid time of 18:49, and Kate Scheidener right behind her with a 19:10. Elizabeth Jones and Lauren Beauchart came in right next to each other with a time of 20:35 for Jones, and Beauchart with a 21:30. Finally, Lily Lowe finished right after Beauchart with a time of 21:35. The next meet for ONW is September 18th.
Well, that's it for game day. We'll send it back over to Max and Keaton.
Last Friday, after our Ravens took the big win over Olathe East, students headed back to the school parking lot for the annual school mixer. The always entertaining Evan Hine has the recap.
Last Friday, after winning their second football game of the year, though technically an unrelated event, the students of ONW convened at the apparently annual and hopefully anticipated mixer. With the outstanding circumstance of COVID still existing, the mixer was unconventionally held outside this year, while a DJ and a swarm of people moved around in a slovenly gaggle for a couple of hours. Ex post facto, we wanted to figure out how our students felt about the event. What was your most favorite and memorable part of the ONW mixer?
I remember having a good time and bringing my $1 skeleton.
Probably getting stepped on and everyone just breathing on each other. Super gross and exciting.
Sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
You like that?
Not really, but it was memorable, I guess.
Crazy. How was the music choice? Did you like it?
No.
What would you have liked to listen to?
There were some relevant songs, but I feel like most of them I heard since freshman year, so.
This is unfortunate.
I think it was old, but it was kind of good because, not everyone knows the new stuff, so you got to play a little bit of the old stuff to keep it exciting.
What did you think about having the mixer outside instead of inside?
I thought it was a stupid idea at first, but I actually kind of enjoyed it because it made it feel like a real party instead of just a bunch of grown-ups looking at us.
I didn't love it, but we didn't have to wear masks, so it's fine.
Nice. Definitely doesn't exist outside. It was sort of a rave this year. Did you like that, or did you want it to be more of a dance, kind of fruit punch bowl in the back sort of thing?
I think it was fun because I think all the other dances will be the typical normal dance. This was different and fun and exciting.
If the mixer plans to stay in this new format is up to speculation, but reception seems positive. For ONW Now, this has been Evan Hine and Keaton Coad. Now back to the desk.
That's all we have for you today, Northwest. Don't forget to follow our Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok for more updates at ONW Raven Daily.
Thank you for tuning in, Ravens. Hope you have a great rest of your week, and we hope to see you again next time.
Good evening, Ravens, and welcome back to the Late Night Northwest Show. I'm your host, Christian Kowitz, and man, oh man, this first episode of the new school year, man, we have an absolute treat for you. I thought I tortured Ashley Gillette by making her eat my very interesting guacamole last year, but now I sent her along with Emily Slidham into the student nat room. Please enjoy.
Hey guys, welcome back to the first episode of Late Night Northwest. I'm Ashley Gillette alongside Emily Slidham, and Christian Kotwitz is forcing us to be here today in the student nat room because he's buying us coffee. So we're gonna have to see some different animals.
So this is Rex. He's not my animal. He's an Aramastix, but he usually lives in the desert. He's very wild, so just be careful.
Does he bite?
Do you pet it? He doesn't bite.
Do I touch it?
Yeah, if you touch his tail, it's really spiky.
Wait.
It's okay.
There you go.
It's like a little bunny, but also a little
You can pet it.
It's so, oh my gosh.
Hi.
Wait, are you putting it on the table?
No.
Put it on, Ashley.
Oh my gosh. She doesn't bite. Hi, friend. Shut up, JP. Wait, is it gonna fall off?
So this is our American alligator. There you go.
Hey.
And we just recently named her, but the name doesn't work because it's Leroy. But as you guys can see, we rubber band her mouth all the time because that way she can't open her mouth, because I can do this and secure her mouth and she can't beat me, but she can bite down super hard.
I don't want to.
No,
I'm gonna cry.
Just leave it on your hand.
No, but
just
don't
leave
put it on the
hand.
table because then I'm gonna have to.
Just leave it, please, please, just leave it.
Not like that.
If you go, I'll go.
Oh, Christian.
Hey, go up and say hi to Junior.
Junior's such a sweetheart. Oh my god. Okay.
Whoa, it's kind of soft.
Touch me?
Ooh, I'm thinking you're an animal.
Long enough, she'll close her eyes.
I am actually.
Look, she likes me, Ashley.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us on Late Night Northwest. That was a 0 out of 10 experience.
It was pretty good, better than I thought.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. I really have never seen Ashley Gillette jump that bad. And thanks again to Mr. Young and the Student App program. I mean, they do an astounding job. And really, if you don't know more about it, please go to his room and talk to him about it. As always, stay classy, Northwest.